Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to do a quick 4-question reading. Any questions that you have for the cards, please feel free to let me know what they are in the comment section. I welcome your questions and your suggestions for readings, as I don't watch the news too often, so it helps me a lot if you give me your suggestions. Okay, and before I get started, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and let's go ahead and dive into the questions that I'm posing to the cards today. I wanted to know what's been happening with those 50 missing pages of the Epstein files that weren't released. Why are they still holding them back? And are the missing pages going to somehow find their way, maybe perhaps through a leak before the midterms, out into the public? Question number 3. What's the deal with the digital dollar? The stablecoin push. Is this really about to replace our cash dollars? And if that is the plan, are they actually going to pull it off? Or is there going to be any kind of pushback that might blow up? So those are the questions I want to pose to the cards today. And hopefully you're interested and you would like to stay tuned. And let's go ahead and, with no more further ado, get into the reading. Question number 1. What's going on with those missing Epstein pages, those 50 missing pages? I got the Creator and biology, chemistry, scientific. So the first card I got is the Creator. And what I'm hearing is the song Smooth Operator. And I feel like there's someone behind the scenes that's controlling the presentation of the information, or there was someone behind the scenes. There is someone behind the scenes. It was Pam Bondi, now it's someone else. It's a male energy. This Creator is very intentional in what they're doing. They're basically making something appear or disappear out of their hat. So it feels like the information is being released. The information that is being released isn't random. It's on purpose. It's staged. It's a performance. It's like, we'll show you this part, but not that part. It's like they're playing a game with us. We'll show you this, but not that. It's clarified by biology, chemistry, scientific. And I see this picture of this DNA strand in the corner, in the bottom corner. So it makes me feel like this situation is being handled like a lab experiment. Releasing a little, watching the reaction, then adjusting to that, and deciding what's safe to show next. So they didn't lose those files. They have those files, but they're choosing when we get to see those files, because those missing pages are the kind of pages that could shift the whole public reaction. It's the stuff that can be spun, that can't be spun easily. It's the stuff that would make people go, oh, that changes everything. So I feel like they're holding those pages hostage. They don't want the full story to land. They want to manage the public reaction. They want to control the narrative. And they want to release only what they can survive. And what they're not releasing, they don't feel the government can survive. Question number 2. Will a whistleblower leak the missing pages before the midterms? And I got head in the clouds, which says daydreaming, fantasies, illusions, wishful thinking. Clarified by trapped, picture of a child in like an underground dungeon holding on to the iron barred windows. So I feel like the head in the clouds is basically wishful thinking. It's daydreaming. I hope someone comes through. I hope maybe Iran releases the fucking files already. What are they waiting for? If they have them, they must not have them. I don't know. I saw that they had something. What are they waiting for? But someone has something, because this is clarified by trapped. Trapped means someone wants to speak, but they're boxed in, they're trapped, they're blocked. Maybe through legal threats, maybe through career threats, maybe through a hard, fast NDA. If I do this, my whole life will be over. So the energy I get is there may be someone who knows, someone who has seen some things, but they're not moving like a free person. They're moving like someone who feels watched and cornered. So if you're asking me, will the 50 missing pages turn up before the midterms or be leaked by someone, maybe perhaps Pam Bondi? I would say, based on these cards, not likely. Under the current conditions, the energy that has the information feels contained and trapped. So I feel like they're restricted or they're scared into silence. Next question I pose to the cards is about the digital dollar and this push to ending cash that we all think is coming, that we all have heard the rumors that are coming. Is this for real? And I got creeping and weapons. Oh, weapons is upside down, sorry. My bad. I'm wearing my glasses and it's still hard to see these small little tiny cards. This is the echoes or the whispers of the unsolved by the Reckoning Company. I highly recommend these cards. Whether you get them in this size or the regular size, they're amazing. It's an amazing deck. Anyway, so back to the digital dollar. Is the Fed really moving towards ending our cash dollar system and pushing us into a digital system? And I got creeping. It says being sneaky, infidelity, deception, third-party interference. Picture of a man searching his girlfriend's apartment. He's sure this bitch is cheating. And little do you know, and in his blind spot is a half-naked man hanging by the rafters. So the cards are being very real, saying that there is some sneaky behavior going on. Something isn't being transparent. Something is going on behind the scenes. Something is introduced as one thing, but it's actually building towards something bigger. It's clarified by the weapon. And this tells me that the digital system is not being built just for convenience sake, but a weapon is a tool that can be used against you. So in plain terms, the cards show that this system, this new system that's coming around our currency, it's a system that can be used to control spending, to limit access, and to track activity or to pressure behavior. So it's going to be used as a weapon against us. I'm not saying this is going to happen tomorrow. I don't even know if this is going to happen in 2026 or when this is going to happen exactly, but I know that they're en route to do this. They're trying to build a digital infrastructure, and they're wanting to normalize it, to make cash feel inconvenient, and to slowly push people into a system that they have to accept. So yes, there's a desire for a cashless environment because it gives certain powers that be leverage over society, over the collective. So the cards are saying there's a push towards phasing out cash globally, and phasing out the dollar and its value, and moving people into a digital system. It's being built in a way that can be used as control, not just a harmless upgrade. Now, my next question to the cards is, will they succeed in doing this? And I got eagle eye and anger rage. I'm using the black and white oracle, and again, whispers of the unsolved. So if they push this digital system hard, will they succeed? The eagle eye makes me think of surveillance, monitoring, watching, tracking, keeping sharp tabs. It is the energy of surveillance. We can see everything. So yes, from a technology standpoint, it shows capability. It shows that they want the ability to monitor and to manage us. But then you clarify it with this anger, rage, this man screaming in the dark with absolute anger and rage. You can feel it. This clarifies that people will not respond well to this idea. There's a lot of controversy and negative expectation around the idea. And so there will be backlash. Not a few complaints, but large, heated pushback that will disrupt the rollout. And this is the kind of heated disruption that makes plans get delayed, challenged, or resisted, or redesigned because it becomes too expensive politically or socially. So will they succeed? Well, they're certainly going to try. Do they want to use this system to monitor and to track us? Yes. But will it go smoothly? Will their plan succeed? Right now, I'm feeling like no. We push back. We don't want this. We don't like it. It doesn't feel good. And the human spirit rages. So they may launch something. It's going to get messy. People will push back hard. And the resistance will create breakdowns and delays in the furthering of this objective. But they do have the tools. They do have the plan and intention. It is in motion. But public reaction, once it's made obvious, will be intense. Even if they move forward, it will not land clean. And our backlash will threaten the whole structure. So that's what I'm seeing in the cards today, guys. If you have any questions that you'd like me to pose to the cards, at least one question with a follow-up, I would love to glean from you. and I'll go ahead and include it in a reading. Looking forward to this interaction with you. And thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like a personal reading, my information is in the description box below. All right, so I'd like to sum up before I leave. So I feel like the missing pages of the Epstein files, those 50 missing pages, or I think it's like 37 of them now. I think some of them they did release, but they were like heavily redacted. The cards show that there is curated information, controlled releases, and there's not going to be full transparency. As far as a potential leak before the midterms, there's still containment. And if someone does have information, which I feel someone does, who could expose it, they feel restricted in some way. So it's not likely to come out prior to the midterms. As far as digital money goes, the cards show that there is a push towards this objective, and they're going to use this system like a weapon against us. Will they succeed? Right? We confirmed that surveillance is the plan and the motive, but the public response will be outrage. And this could break the plan or at least derail it. That's what I'm seeing for now, folks. And I hope that you like the reading. Please hit that thumbs up and make sure to subscribe. And tune in again. We'll see you soon. Bye.